have talked about food here at QVC for many, many years. Folks have asked, do you have a favorite cookie? Well, not necessarily. But I'll tell you what, the best break and bake chocolate chip cookie that I have ever had in my life, hands down, including store-bought, is right here on your TV screen. This is from David's Cookies. This is brand new today. And from the folks that won the Customer Choice Food Award for Best Cookie, now have brought us a cookie that is break and bake that we love, chocolate chip. I'm sorry, I mangled this one, but it proves a point. Loaded with chocolate, all clean ingredients, natural vanilla. And this, I'm telling you, they couldn't be easier to make. They are the cookie that my husband was 5 deep into the cookies, and I said, they're gluten-free. And he went, what? With a little bit of chocolate on his lips. What? Are you kidding? These are gluten-free. We're going to talk about all the things that they are free, but I want to talk to you first about what they are loaded with. They're loaded with chocolate, loaded with flavor. These are 3-bite sizes, so you really get the perfect standard size cookie. They come in 2 boxes. It's the first time offering gluten-free from David's Cookies, and look what you're getting. You're getting all of these 64 ready-to-bake chocolate chip goodness. My mouth is already watering because let's go ahead and make it straight up from the top. I ate 4 of these on Sunday. 4 down the hatch, almond milk heaven. These are brand new today and certified gluten-free, certified kosher. I'm so excited. You're loving it already. 70 cents per cookie. I know. And we have Easy Pay. So it's on Easy Pay. 3 easy payments of $14.97. I have to eat gluten-free. I am so excited to offer you options here at QVC. Obviously, you can tell that was a lot of shimmy. But this is where I live as far as the break and bake cookies. These are tremendous. They are so, so easy. Again, want to say perfect texture, not grainy. These are high-end ingredients. These are heavy-handed on the chocolate, as you can see. And they are gluten-free, nut-free, and dairy-free. What? I know. Let's get Adina Michio in here because she is a sweets and desserts expert. David's Cookies coming through for us gluten-free friends. Adina, it's so good to see you.
So great to be here. And you know what? I couldn't think of a better host to kick off the launch of our ready-to-bake gluten-free cookie dough. Mary and I spoke earlier. When Mary told me that she's never had any of our David's Cookies, like my heart kind of broke for a minute, and then it came back to life because I realized that now she'll always have David's Cookies, gluten-free cookies. These taste like everything you expect from David's Cookies. So Mary, whether you're choosing it out of necessity, such as yourself, or maybe you're just trying to make that better choice for the new year, let's get rid of the gluten. Let's put in brown rice flour, gluten-free whole oat flour. Ugh. Let's produce it in a David's Cookies facility that is completely allergen friendly. Ugh. No dairy, no gluten, no nuts. So if you are the person or the grandma that has been looking for their child or their grandchild for that ultimate hug and a piece of cookie, this is for you.
This is, look at all the chocolate on my fingers. I apologize. It's crunchy on the outside. It's chewy on the inside. But listen, just to quickly touch on, because I want to talk about the cookies, the David's Cookies tradition. I mean, here at QVC, we voted them best cookie in our Customer Choice Food Awards. But this is something that when it comes to the cleanliness of the ingredients, the facility where they come from, this is all beautifully done. But the break and bake portion of it, how long do they take to cook in the oven? How do I make them?
Oh, I'm so glad you're asking. So super easy. The directions are on each and every box. You're going to receive 2 boxes. Just like our traditional cookie dough, the directions are on the box. 9 to 11 minutes, 350 degrees. Now, I'm going to just tell you a true story. I made them earlier today. I went downstairs to work out. My 19-year-old son woke up. You know, it was 11 o'clock. It was time to wake up.
That's the beginning of the day, for sure.
Anyway, he came downstairs. He said, those cookies, those are really delicious. I said, they're gluten-free. He's like, what?
Yeah.
You would never know. And that's why it took us so long to bring them to you. Real chocolate chips, real vanilla, everything that you expect in David's cookies. And if you have been watching me with our ready-to-bake cookie dough and you couldn't partake, now come on in. Everyone can enjoy a warm, delicious David's cookie.
Let me, I want to bring Pat in too because I know she tried them, but I want to call out to my friends who are eating gluten-free. Sometimes you feel like you're missing out. Sometimes when you have the memory of that chocolate chip cookie from when you were little and you feel like that memory is now lost, I'm telling you, I got these boxes home, popped a couple into the oven, and then promptly popped another 10 into the oven. But I remembered being in the kitchen with my mom and making cookies, and I remembered being overseas in Germany and the purity of the chocolate. And I mean, all of it came back with this one cookie. And the fact that I'm getting 64, Pat, it's 70 cents a cookie.
Yeah.
I'll give you 75.
Thank you. You can keep the nickel.
I mean, Adina, David's cookies have such a rich history, and to have them here on QVC, and now so that everyone can enjoy them. Here's the other thing. Your house smells wonderful when you make these. And you did all of the mess for us. There's nothing to clean up afterwards because there won't be any a trace of a cookie left once these come out and they're hot and warm and gooey.
You know what, too? I see all 64 there, and I think, okay, it's just me and my husband. The nice thing is you can take out however many you want. If you want to make 2, if you want to make a dozen, if you want to make all 64, I salute you. But you know what? If you just want to make a few at a time, they've worked it out to where in these 2 boxes, one I just knocked on the floor, but in these 2 boxes, you can make however many or however few you want.
Take you anywhere.
The poor chef that set up this beautiful table. I just looked him right in the eye. Jason, I'm so sorry. I just destroyed his table. But take a look. It's also about creativity, because if I let the dough sit out for a minute, I can make fun treats too, like you needed to make a chocolate chip cookie more fun.
I mean, and this, again, let's just remind everyone that you're doing this dairy-free, nut-free, and, of course, as we're highlighting,
that's right,
gluten.
Well, and as we talk about that, let's take a look at where they're made too. So take a look, as Adina's talking us through this, look how beautifully these are made.
And this just gives you an idea. This happens to be our original preformed, but guess what? Same. Printed on the box, ready to go, directions included. What are you doing, Mary? You're reaching into your freezer and you're grabbing 1, 2, a dozen. You're getting 4 pounds today, 64 perfectly sized cookies that you can you will bake rather in your oven in 9 to 11 minutes. To Pat's point, your house will smell like a home. Everyone loves a warm chocolate chip.
That's right.
With the gluten or not.
You know what, Adina? The full nutritional information is on QVC.com. I want you to think of who's a friend, who's a person in your family that does have to eat gluten-free. Who loves cookies? You're never going to know. These are delicious cookies that just so happen to be gluten-free. You're getting all 64 here on the table, except for this one. This one's mine. And it's 70 cents a cookie. Free shipping and handling, of course. Continue to place your orders. Frank said we had about 1,200 left, which is not many to go around at all. Adina, thank you, my friend, so much for making this possible.
Adina.
Oh, thank you. Enjoy. Take care, Mary.
Thank you. Bye for now. Big thanks to David's Cookies. As we move on in the show, I get to take this